Today I'm watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 22, the Season 5 finale. I can't believe we're here already. It feels like I just started watching this series. The last episode, episode 21, ended with Giles telling Buffy that basically the only way to stop Glory and to stop this dimensions from basically spilling out into each other is to unalive Dawn. Glory has this horrible ritual plan for her, so I'm very nervous to see what's going to happen to Dawn's character going into this last episode. She's the key. Glory knows about it, obviously, has her, in her grasp. In the last episode, we saw Glory and Ben switching back and forth a lot more rapidly, but Ben turned Dawn into, Glory's minions, so I'm very worried to see what's going to happen there. It sounds like also we would lose Ben in this situation as a possibility, so very nervous to find out what's going on. The last episode, we also had Willow travel into Buffy's mind, which was so cool but so bizarre, as Buffy was trapped in this state and was feeling very guilty for, basically unaliving Dawn, but that hasn't happened, so I'm very worried to see what's going to happen, and I can't see Glory's storyline progressing past this season. I feel like we'll have a new villain in the next season. Please no spoilers, that's just my prediction. I'm definitely expecting this to be some big showdown between Buffy and Glory. I feel like that's what we've been building to all season. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Going through all the seasons for the previously. Okay, very interesting. Yep, that brings us back up to present day. Yeah, there we go. Man, I was like, I forgot so much happened. The show's been so well done.
I don't mind a little appetizer.
You ever heard the expression, biting off more than you can chew?
Yep, that's exactly what you just signed up for, bud.
Wow, never heard that one. Okay, how about, oh God, my leg, my leg?
Oh, yep, there we go. Definitely not the intro I was expecting, but I'm curious to see where it's gonna go. So many kicks to the face. Oh, again.
Wow. Been a long while since I met one who didn't know me.
And it's also very interesting to see how her reputation has grown and people are becoming more and more aware of her through the seasons.
It's Dawn.
Blood flows, the gates will open. The gates will close when it flows no more.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And it doesn't sound like there's another option.
A lymph ritual.
'Cause it's always got to be blood.
We're not actually discussing dinner right now.
I was gonna say, in a vampire show, blood would be very prevalent.
No, you don't understand. We are not talking about this.
Yes, we bloody well are!
Giles doesn't yell. Excuse me? Everybody's at their breaking point, I feel like.
Tell me to kill my sister.
She's not your sister.
Oh, Giles! That's not the response I thought he would say.
You'll fail. You'll die. We all will.
Yeah, I can see both sides. Giles obviously wants to sacrifice one to save many, but Buffy's not, obviously. She'd rather them all be unalived and...
What about Ben? He could be killed, right? I mean, I know he's an innocent, but, not like Dawn innocent.
They did go through this. That killing Ben would take care of Glory. They just don't remember.
She found that magical, glowy sphere that was meant to repel Glory. We've got it in the basement. It might drive her away or hurt her.
And you're just bringing it up now, Anya? This whole time?
Hammer. You want to fight a god, use the weapon of a god.
Nah, that thing's too heavy to...
Yeah, good.
I mean, the more weapons, the better. Anya's also like, I don't want to die, so...
You couldn't have figured that out in 10th grade?
Willow. She's like when she was in love with Xander. Aw.
Oh, it calls me. I have to be there. Big day.
Well, Tara inadvertently lead him there.
I'm guessing she isn't gonna show. And if she does, it might not be to save you.
Oh, God. Oh. Poor Dawn. The last thing she wants to think is that Buffy's gonna unalive her. Yeah. Oh.
I just wish my mom was here.
Oh, Joyce. It's been such a tough season. And it's interesting that this is the first time Buffy's kind of faced something. We don't know if she can take them. Like, every, you know, bad guy that she meets, she's able to defeat.
If Dawn dies, I'm done with it. I'm quitting.
I can see that. Yeah, her mom's gone. If Dawn's gone as well, I can definitely see her walking away, and I don't blame her. So... And it's sad to see Dawn kind of just accept it, that, like,
Okay,
Buffy's not coming. This is how it's gonna go. Up there? Cheese and rice. Quite a flair for the dramatics. That won't make escaping impossible at all.
We're on it. Let's look over here, where we didn't look yet.
Time is a factor.
Yes, yes, not to worry.
But they're like, well, the world might end, so let's get one more in before it does.
What?
Spike's sex bot. Why didn't they just melt it down into scrap?
Are they gonna send that thing in instead? Come on, Xander, get an idea.
God, who would put something like that there? Is this supposed to be some sort of sick joke?
Oh yeah, she's terrified of bunnies.
Overload, and I honestly don't think that I could be more nervous than I am right now.
You care to wager on that?
I'm sorry, what? Xander's proposing right now? Ah, I did not see that coming.
You want to marry me?
If the world doesn't end, you mean?
Okay.
Yes. I mean, yes.
That actually turned out to be really sweet.
A cudgel or a pointy stick.
You're the strongest person here. You know that, right?
Yeah, she doesn't see herself as a powerful witch that we all know she is now.
It might weaken Glory or make her less coherent, or it might make all our heads explode.
Good to have some options. You know, you never know what you're getting into with this stuff.
I'm gonna bring you back.
I feel like Tara can be their secret weapon in this whole thing. She's got a clear connection, like when Glory called them all, they all walked towards things.
Bringing that thing near me.
Hey, I happen to be...
A glorified bricklayer?
I'm also a swell bowler.
Good to put that down. Aw, has his own shoes.
You take on the lady yourself.
We're not all gonna make it. You know that.
I don't like that mentality.
I'll be a minute.
Yeah, Spike spin. Oh,
I know that I'm a monster, but you treat me like a man. And that's...
I'm getting teary-eyed already, and we're not even at the end. Oh my gosh. Spike and Dawn have definitely formed a bond, and he knows obviously how much she means to Buffy, and is definitely committed when he says that he would protect her to the end of the world. Oh, hope she's not afraid of heights. Cheese and rice, that's terrifying.
She will come to you soon.
Such a flair for dramatics with this ritual. Oh my god, poor Dawn.
Remember, the ritual starts. We all die. And I'll kill anyone who comes near Dawn.
And she means it. Yeah, it's interesting we don't really know their plan. Like, they were talking off in the corner, but...
We happy few.
We band of buggered.
I knew Tara would be their key to all this. Unintentional use of the word key.
You, what are you doing here?
She's with me.
Whoa! Oh my god! Willow's gonna put it back? Oh my god! Cheese and rice. Yet again, Willow's magic is getting unhinged.
Brain. Suppose I could always use yours.
Okay, then.
Wow, 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 wow! Here we go! Oh, the tilted camera angle. Oh! And Willow put a hole in Glory's brain? Oh my god, I hope Tara's okay.
This is a
Diversionary tactic?
go guard.
She's definitely weakened Glory. I'm hoping Buffy can take her out.
I heard it's supposed to repel you. So my guess is you probably shouldn't touch it either.
Oh! What? Oh! Oh god. Well, there goes that plan. Oh, kicks to the face again.
Anyone who dares approach, this will be our day of glory!
Well punned.
Well, just called after me.
Oh, goodbye. See you later. At least you had a good last word. Bonks. So many bonks.
Willow?
Yay! She's back. Oh, thank God. I was so worried.
I got so lost.
Oh, my heart. Oh.
Feeling a little better. And now I'm a little bored.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because you're about...
I knew they'd use the robot. Amazing. Yes. The hammer to the head. And have Glory wearing all black.
God in the heavens, are you?
And to have Buffy wearing all white. Just the contrast between the two of them, you know, good and evil. Yes. Oh, again to the face. This isn't looking good. I don't like this. Oh my god. Such an intense fight sequence. Oh my gosh. Get out of there. And using like the set as part of the fight, you know, climbing the scaffolding.
You lost your hammer, sweet cheeks. What are you gonna hit me with now?
She'll think of something. Oh! Cue the wrecking ball. Yes.
A glorified bricklayer picks up a spare.
Yes. Bowling joke and Xander to the rescue. I love it. The demon guy?
You can help me.
Nope.
Untie me.
No, he's not your friend, Dawn.
Can't be here in time to bleed you.
Hey, kid. Wanna see a trick?
No. No. Not since the Joker, if I ever wanted to see that. No, thank you. Oh my god. Well, frick. Unexpected. Dang it.
How we doing?
And they're obviously focused on Glory, and they don't realize this guy's up there.
Spike, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Is there someone up there with Dawn?
I'm sorry, Willow is talking telepathically through Spike now?
Go now.
Yeah, but
Go!
I thought it was like maybe through that vent thing that's by his head, but obviously, whoa! Willow, you're so badass!
Do have a prior appointment.
this won't take long.
No, I don't imagine it will.
I don't want to lose Spike. Oh no!
Just a mortal. Couldn't understand my pain.
And I'll just have to settle for causing it.
Anywhere, Anya. Why do you even care?
I made a promise to a lady.
Oh?
Ah, the tongue thing again. No, thank you.
Send the lady your regrets.
He looks genuinely scared. No, no, no. There's a lot of wood. Oh my god, I was worried he was gonna land directly onto a poorly positioned Spike.
Make it stop.
Buffy's getting real angry. I hear a lot of juicy sounds happening. But Giles and Tara said Giles is a killer.
Need a minute.
She could have killed me.
Giles is gonna kill Ben.
She's a hero, you see. She's not like us.
Us. Yeah, he's grouping them together. Yep. I knew it. He doesn't want to do it, but he's gonna do it. Yeah, he knows what it means, and he has to. Oh, Giles.
Shallow cut.
No, 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 no. What? What? We're past the time.
Dawn. Buffy!
This should be interesting.
He started it. Come on, seriously, that's all it took. No, 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 no.
Come here. You're gonna be...
No! What? One drop. It's too late. It's too late. Oh no. Just one little drop. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I'm sorry? What the f were those? Am I watching Hellraiser right now? Because that's gonna haunt my dreams forever. Oh, I don't like this. The literal earth is cracking open. Oh no, Anya!
Anya!
No, 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 we were good. We were good. No, 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 no.
No. I have to. Look at what's happening.
Oh my god. Frickin' dragons are coming loose now.
And until the blood stops flowing, it'll never stop. No, you have to let me.
Oh, my heart. I don't want to lose Dawn.
It's just like mine. She's me. The monks made her out of me.
Death is your gift.
Buffy's gonna jump.
Is your gift.
Buffy's gonna jump. No, no, no. She's gonna sacrifice herself to save Dawn. And is this like path opening ahead of her? Is this light?
Listen to me. Please, there's not a lot of time. Listen.
What? No. And we don't get to hear what they're saying. Same thing when their mom died. We just see like the reaction of it.
I love you. I will always love you.
I knew I was gonna cry, so here we go. Oh my gosh. And she said not all of us were gonna make it. I thought, you know, there was so...
I give my love to my friends. You have to take care of them now. Live. For me.
Oh my gosh, my heart. I can't even... Oh, I have no words. She saved the world a lot. What the frick are we gonna do now without Buffy? Like, oh my gosh. And of course her last message is about other people. It's not even about herself. It's about telling Dawn to be brave and to look out for her friends. So that was my first time watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 22, the Season 5 finale. Now that I've had a minute to wipe away the tears, I'm definitely still processing what just happened. Where do we go without Buffy? Like, that was a very clear-cut ending. I don't know if season 6 had been approved when they wrote this, what their plan was. No idea, but it was very clear that Buffy was, in fact, killed off. She had passed away. They had a shot of her tombstone. She was lying there. Like, it was horrible. My first thought is that they're gonna try and find a way to bring her back, and I'm worried that they're gonna try and do that by making her into a vampire. I hope that's not a route they go. Please no spoilers, but that can be used to bring somebody back or in a different form. And does this mean we'll get a new Slayer? Because, as soon as one passes away, another one is brought up. Basically, that's how this cycle works. So I'm curious to see if we'll get a new Slayer in the next season. I can't imagine how horrible this must have been to watch on TV. And, when it came out in the early 2000s and to see, okay, this happened, or to wait, a year, maybe more to find out what really is going on with season 6 came out. So I know I'm spoiled now and I get to watch season 6 right away, but that just must have been devastating, constantly trying to figure out, can they bring her back? How are they going to bring her back? What's that going to look like? We know Spike and Dawn tried to resurrect Joyce, so I don't feel like that's a valid option because they tried to do that already, and the version that would come back we know is not going to be the Buffy they want. That's why I'm suspecting more of a vampire route, but can you have a show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer when she's a vampire? I don't know, so I'm very worried, very nervous going into the next episode to find out where we are now, where are the pieces, what do we do in this world without Buffy? Can Willow think of a spell, because obviously she's much more advanced now with her witchcraft? Again, can she make some time machine? Can they go back and prevent this from happening in the first place? I don't know. It's just a lot going on. And the main character of a show, they just killed her off completely. Like, not, put her in a risky situation, cliffhanger. Like, she is gone. And I'm very, very worried. And definitely so many tears. And I was even tearing up, halfway through. I didn't even make it to the end. And I knew the season finale would bring tears. The show has been so intense, so well written. And the season 5, I never would have expected the 5th season of a show to be one of the best seasons. I think after season 2, this might even take first place now. I don't know, depending on where we are with Buffy, but just such a gut punch, such an emotional roller coaster of a season. So many highs and lows for this character, and just to have it end like this is devastating. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this was the plan all along, if season 6 is going to be some kind of Buffy revival, if they're going to bring in a new Slayer. No idea. I didn't want to lose Dawn, I didn't want to lose Spike, but at no point did I think Buffy's life was on the table. We had this very ominous saying, obviously, that death is a gift, but that could have been interpreted. I was seeing it as Buffy is going to kill Glory, and the gift will be that they all get to live, basically, because Glory's not around being horrible and opening portals to all these dimensions. We had a brief glimpse of that portal, and it was terrifying. I don't even know how to describe what it was, but just this like glowing orb, basically. And we have like that dragonfly out at the end, so I guess that's just loose now. And, the literal earth is cracking like we've seen, in pretty much every apocalypse movie. The literal earth splits apart. And those guys with they honestly look like something out of Hellraiser. That's the first thing that came to mind, with a little bit of the gentleman almost, because they were so pale and just these very, very oblong heads. Terrifying, but so well done. It was a very, very quick scene, and just them coming out of these pods almost, what the was that? Oh my god, that was terrifying. And I can only imagine there would have been 100 more things like that, and 100 more monsters that would have come loose if this would have gone on any longer. I'm not surprised they did the portal opening, because it would have been a little bit too clean cut to build to this and then have nothing happen, her rescue just in the nick of time. It would have been nice, obviously, but the show definitely plays with your emotions, and definitely, keep the Kleenex handy. I was definitely warned that when I started the show, and it's not been inaccurate. So to have them be so close and then have it happen anyway, literally seconds. It was a bit anticlimactic to see Buffy just walk up and push that demon off the ledge. Maybe it was for comedic relief. I don't know. But I was like, okay, really? That's all it was? There wasn't a big fight? I know we had a very intense fight with her and Glory. And maybe, obviously, for time, they're like, okay, she just pushes him off and that's the end. We don't even know if he died, because he survived stuff before. So maybe he'll be back in season 6. I don't know. But the fact that she's literally seconds too late, and it's literally one drop of Dawn's blood. That's it. One drop, and boop, portal opens. Thanks. Oh my gosh, just, so much hope, and then not, and then back and forth, and just a really, really intense, really well done end of season 5. to see Xander propose to Anya. I wasn't expecting that. And then to see her save Xander and push him out of the way, and then a pile of bricks fall on her. So I don't know what that means, if she's gonna be unalive now, if she'll be in the next season. And of course we have it set up where she's like, no, give me the ring after. And oh god, it just plays with your heart so much. And even Willow saving Tara's back, thankfully. Willow was able to do like a reverse mind meld thing, what Glory had done, but ended up hurting Glory and getting Tara back to how she was. So thankfully that's happened. Poor Tara. And she was just like, I've been so lost for so long. And as soon as she said Willow's name and, you know, Tara and Willow talking about how much they care about each other and how they'll never lose each other, it was just, again, so many tears through this entire episode. And just the arc of their relationship, and Xander and Anya's relationship has only grown as well. So it's just been a really, really intense, well done season, especially like I said for season 5. Characters kind of, you know, come and go or do their own thing, but it's been so nice to see these characters grow into their skills. And, you know, Xander's got this construction job now that he's doing really well at, and obviously Willow is kicking butt and taking names with her witchcraft. And when Buffy calls her, you know, her big gun, Willow's like, I'm not a gun. Like, I knew Willow's self-confidence in her skills wasn't there, despite the skills being very prevalent. And especially in the last episode as well, when she literally walks into Buffy's mind. And in this episode, we saw her speak, you know, telepathically with Spike, which was crazy. I don't know if she can do that with humans or if it was just because he's a vampire. I have no idea, but it was just so intense and such a crazy amount of skills that she has now. To have that final shot, that final conversation between Buffy and Dawn up on this incredibly tall, you know, construction scaffolding thing, and we don't get to hear what they're saying. And the first thing that came to mind was the scene where Buffy goes to the high school to tell Dawn that their mom has passed away, and we just see the reaction. We did hear what Buffy said later through voiceover as she is jumping into this portal, and it was just heartbreaking. But that's the second time they've done that where we don't get to see it right away. And to hear all the things Buffy was saying, is like her final words were who Buffy is as a person. You know, she's obviously worried about her friends and tells Dawn to keep going and to be brave, and that's what it means to live in this world, is to be brave and, you know, to stick around basically, and telling her to take care of her friends. And it's nothing for Buffy. Buffy is so selfless when it comes to her friends, and I'm not surprised that her last words to Dawn were, you know, look out for Dawn and to take care of the people she cares the most about, and sprints off that ledge, dives into the portal. And oh my god, it was just a heartbreaking scene to see. And when they showed that first shot of her like face deep in the portal, I thought, okay, maybe she'll make it out somehow. She's a Slayer, so she's stronger than usual, so maybe she'll be able to withstand whatever this portal is. But no, that's not the case. So yeah, I'm devastated and terrified, and like I said, I don't know how this show is going to go on without Buffy, and what 2 seasons with Buffy is going to look like. So my prediction is definitely the next season is going to be them trying to figure out a way to bring her back, whether that takes a whole season, I don't know, whether it takes a couple episodes, whether a new Slayer will be involved. But just killing off the main character, the title of the show is her, you know, just, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. We had that intro, you know, they do Giles's voiceover previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's usually clips from the previous episode because that would make sense, but this was clips from the entire, you know, 5 seasons. Like, we literally started with the first shot of Giles in the library telling Buffy, you know, you're the chosen one, basically, and then super quick clip montage all the way up until where we are now. And I was like, that was a bit ominous already to start with. I was like, why are you showing us all these things? But obviously that would have been Buffy's, you know, journey as a Slayer, and they're replaying it for the audience and showing her all the things that she's done. And even on her tombstone, to have it say that she saved the world a lot. And she brings up, you know, the time she sacrificed Angel to send him to hell because she knew that was the right thing to do. She's like, I can't do that with Dawn. Like, she's willing to let the entire world burn to save her sister. Like, that's how much she loves her. And her saying that Dawn is a part of her and that they're the same, and that realization up on that ledge when she's like, oh, Dawn doesn't need to do this. I can do this because we're a part of each other, and her blood is my blood, and it has to be blood, of course. So just heartbreaking and such a gut-wrenching moment. And that look when Buffy, turns to see the portal, and it was this very complex look of acceptance and sadness and just like peace almost at the same time. Like definitely scared. It was a lot going on because she knew in that moment what she had to do, and she doesn't even have to tell Dawn. Dawn can figure it out when she's staring off in the distance like that, and she knows her sister. Dawn knows that Buffy's not going to let anything happen to her, so Dawn figures it out, obviously. And yeah, just terrifying. Obviously, this means Dawn is still the key, so I don't know if there will be future threats against her in the future, but this current situation with Glory is over. As we saw, Buffy and Glory had this incredibly well choreographed fight sequence. It was so long, like literally like 15-20 minutes of the episode is this fight sequence with everybody on this construction site, and they bring out all these weapons. They bring back this hammer and this glowing orb thing, like pieces from previous episodes, to try and take down Glory. They're bringing everything in their arsenal. Willow's trying to work on a spell, and Robo Buffy is back. Like, they're bringing everything they can against Glory, and then it just basically is a run out the clock situation. They're like, she only has a certain amount of time to do this, so if we keep fighting with her, eventually she'll run out of time because we're distracting her. And that freaking demon guy shows up, and that was so annoying to see as a viewer. You're like, wait a minute, where this guy's coming in right now? And then to have Glory basically ask Buffy to stop and switch back to Ben, and I wasn't surprised Buffy couldn't kill Ben, because that's not who she is. She knows that Ben is trapped in this, and that her and Ben almost had something, romantic going on. But we know from previous episode that if they kill Ben, then they kill Glory. And I wasn't surprised at all when I saw Giles walk in and ask, Ben, oh, hey, can you move? Like, he's being nice and calm, and then decides to kill Ben. I wasn't surprised. It was still very tough to watch, and just the way Giles had been acting in that episode, I felt like, okay, he's going to do something to make sure that this doesn't happen again, and he knows Buffy can't. He knows Buffy would never do anything like that, so he has to be the one to step in and do it. And it was tough to see, but yeah, we can't have Glory out there. Like, this had to end, and I don't know what that means for Giles now, if he's going to tell Buffy. I'm just realizing all the people they're going to have to tell that Buffy is gone now. They're going to have to tell Angel at some point, and oh my god, that's going to be tough. And the fact that the last time Angel saw Buffy was at Joyce's funeral, oh god, I'm just putting that together now. Oh my gosh, that's going to be horrible to see. He's going to be devastated. I was definitely worried we were going to lose Spike in this episode, and he's not my favorite character, but he's definitely growing on me, and to have him be back invited into Buffy's house again, I could tell meant a lot to him. And for him to, confess to Buffy, basically, it's the end of the world. Filters are no longer a thing. They're just saying what they feel and, getting it out there while they can. And he says, I know you never loved me, but you always treated me like a man. And she doesn't really say anything in response, but I think he just wanted her to know that in case things went awry. And like I said, when Buffy says, oh, not all of us are going to make it out, I think she thought Spike was going to die. I feel like she basically told Spike, hey, if it comes down to it, you sacrifice yourself for Dawn. And that's exactly what Buffy ended up doing, but I feel like she was, in a not so subtle way, telling Spike to do that. And I definitely feel like he would have, but he tried and then unfortunately wasn't able to. He was pushed off the ledge, and Buffy was the one who sacrificed herself. Even if Spike had dove into the portal, it wouldn't have done anything. It would have had to have been Buffy or Dawn. The fight scene was very intense, and to have everybody, have their little pieces in the set. And it was a cool set to see, this construction site. We know that's where they've been holding Dawn before, and apparently the portal was like that high in the sky. That's why they had to have her up on this tower, and like the way they were using the elements of the set to incorporate their fight sequences. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the latest Spider-Man movie, where they're all on this big piece and they're going up and down the different levels and fighting. jumping and using the ladders and swinging out on a chain and then kicking back in, and just really well done. And I mean, the fight sequences are always amazing, and just a really interesting way to help tell the story as Buffy's literally going up all these different levels to try and save her sister. I was a little thrown off by the intro because it was Buffy acting like everything was fine and she's just out killing vampires, which is what she always does. But I guess we haven't really seen that in a while because obviously she's been so focused on Glory and Dawn. So at first I was like, did I accidentally start the wrong episode? Like, is this the right one? Overall, a crazy season finale. I never would have predicted that they would have killed off Buffy. She's been close before, but obviously they've brought her back. In season 1, when she fell into that puddle and, died temporarily from the Master, they did bring in Kendra. So yes, she has died before, but it was always a temporary thing. It was always, okay, a quick scare moment and then brought back. This seems a lot more permanent. So I'm very worried going into the next season. What's going to happen? Who's going to be looking after Dawn? What is the Scooby Gang going to be up to? Where are we going to be? Is there going to be like a time jump? Lots of questions. I'm very, very anxious to go in and see what their plan is. I in no way think they're just going to accept it and move on. I feel like they're going to try and strategize and think of a way to bring her back. And I don't know, strategically as a show, how do you continue for 2 seasons without a main character? In other shows that I've seen, they can usually do 1 season, but it's a shorter season and it's just kind of tying up loose ends, and it's typically not the greatest season. And especially since the bar has been raised so much with this season, I'm a little anxious going into the next season. What's that going to look like? Who's going to be our new villain? And where are we going to be? Where does this season going to fall in, the order of good seasons? I hope they have a plan. I hope they can bring Buffy back. I'm very nervous, and I still can't believe I just finished season 5. Definitely one of my favorite seasons of this entire series. Even with all the gut punches and heartbreak, it was still such a great season. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Every, bad guy that she meets, she's able to defeat. That won't make escaping impossible at all. But they're like, well, the world might end, so let's get one more in before it does. Yeah, she doesn't see herself as a powerful witch that we all know she is now. She saved the world a lot. Cue the wrecking ball, yes! Ah, the tongue thing again. No, thank you.